crafty ones. This is Pam, Pam's Paper Place, and I haven't done a video in a while because we have family here. My younger brother came up from Texas, drove up a couple days ago, and my daughter flew in with grandkids from Texas yesterday, picked them up at the airport, and then my oldest son and wife are coming, flying in from Portland tonight. So yeah, it's a busy time, and they'll be here for a little bit. So, but I thought I'd do a video. I don't know that I've shown this before. I can't remember, but I thought I would show it. I did this Singer Sewing book a while back, so I just can't remember if I shared it or not. It weighs a ton, and I think I was gonna put rickrack around here yet, but it's one of these really cool Singer sewing books, and I can't even get this all in frame, but I love this graphic, and it's got a really thick wide spine. It is, well, about 3-inch with 3 signatures, and I use this cardstock that has like measuring rulers. Here's the back. See, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Lots of stuff. But I thought I'd share this since I really am not crafting during this time. And then I did a headband. I have these fun buttons that match the cover. These flowers, a little rickrack with a sewing machine charm, and a little pair of scissors. You can see that. And then I'll just take that band off. And this is my my journal. It's not for sale, I guess is what I'm saying. And I could still put a pocket here, but it's pretty full, so I don't think I will. I could, you know, put some sewing paper. I'm not sure, but I have some zigzag sewing around here, and some of this big rickrack. Cute little plaid and cute little pigs. And on a lot of these pages, because it's wide, I sewed or glued pages together to make it wider. Whoops. And then here I have like a little button pocket, and then that says happy, a little sticker, and this simplicity pattern paper, and farmer's calendar. So this is kind of like a, you know, farmhouse type journal. And then I have different papers. I think I got this from Jovi, Creating with Jovi. These papers here, and this envelope, and then it just farmer's calendar talks about that. So it's like a little booklet that can go in here. Okay, let's see here. This is going to hit this. I might have to move this up a bit. Okay. Here I added this really cute thinking of you with the little girl feeding the geese and the chickens, and it's a card that flips up. And then you have a pocket, and then this card, this is put together here. And then I have another card. Has like a barn and looks like the countryside card, so that could be journaled on. And then I have another, this has been sewn around, and then I added a few little things here. Some coffee dyed paper. And then this has been sewn around too. It's a little story or poem about down on the farm, and that's who it's by. And I got wonky stitching and some ticking fabric for the tie there. And then here we have some stationery, and here's from an encyclopedia of everlasting flowers. Added a little tab there. Here's the other side, added a little rickrack there. This is a digital that I can't remember right now that I enlarge. Has like some buttons, added this crochet trim. And it just kind of looks pretty all, flowing here. And that's pretty paper that complements this. And this flips up, and you got some vintage buttons here and some trim and a little bit of baby rickrack. You have more rickrack, and these two papers have been stitched together. Let's see. On this side, I have like measuring equivalents. That was a sticker and this little recipe sticker, and these two have been pieced together. Then I added that little fork because there's knives and forks here, and you can have your mixing bowl. We have a recipe card and a Grandma's Country Kitchen. And this one's cute. Make yourself at home, clean my kitchen. So those are cute to be tucked in this pocket. And then we have a recipe page from a vintage cookbook. And I love this book. And this little mouse and their gardening. And I added a little sticker that says Imagine. Isn't he cute, that little mouse? Or is that a rabbit? Granny Bun. Yeah, and Tiny Bun. Yeah, these are bunnies. So cute. And on this side, making your garden grow. And then I added some fuzzy fibers, added some rickrack. Water your garden, I added that. And then on this coffee dye paper, I added playing in the dirt and garden soil and seeds. So cute. Flips over with more paper, and there's a little sewing machine. I have burlap and a couple rickrack pieces there. And then here's a digital sewing machine and some pretty polka dot paper. I haven't looked at this in a while. Here I have a tag, and there's a little duck. Fussy cut that out of some paper. This is a tag, added some little tiny leaves. The burlap. If there were dreams to sell, what would you buy? Just kind of went good with the fall flowers. I pieced this together. And then I added a little, another little leaf. This is Farm Fresh. And there's leaves here. And then there's a button on this fabric tab and a little tiny, whoops, I'm sorry, leaf. And I do have these like miniature leaves in my Etsy store, pen-to-paper-by-Pam. I think there's 60 of them for about $5, including shipping, if you're interested. And here we have a cool card, and that says Farm Sweet Farm. Thought that went well with the blue here and a little here. So you could journal there. And then you have this white chip lemon bars, which looks good, recipe. And then you have a cute little colt. There's some horses here on the farm. Cute. And then we have a Michigan, greetings from Michigan, because that's where I'm from. That would be cute in there. Yeah, and here's the horses. And that opens up there. And I added this little ruffle, fabric ruffle, to the side. And here we have some graph paper. I added wide open spaces, a little piece of scrapbook paper, and a button with thread. And here's another garden page. I like that there's a little pink here, and a flower. And then we have some more graph paper. And I added just some little strawberries and strawberry flower pack and a little gardening tool and some grass here that were stickers. And because there's a page here with coffee and some strawberries on the plate. a little pie recipe, and I did a little pinking along this paper, added some fabric, and it says Dirty Dishes with a pretty bowl sticker there. And that's another side of a digi. I thought it went pretty with the pinks here. And then, what is this? Oh, and then I have this really pretty eyelet trim. Then I have a button and a little yo-yo and different rickrack. And then we have a card that goes in here. And a couple stickers, buttons, flags, stitching, stamping. So that goes in this pocket, or this, I guess it's a belly band. And then this is so cute. Look at, and I put a little, it says cute, little gold sticker, little measuring tape, and a fussy cut the little spool of thread. And then she comes out, and she cute. These little pieces go in that little pocket. I don't know if you could see this button up here. Pretty. All right, let's flip that. And then here is the middle of the first signature, and it's this pattern piece. And I hadn't added anything yet. I'm going to probably do some charms. So that's the pattern piece, and then I embossed this with looks like rulers, embossing folder, and like a pattern scrapbook paper. Yeah, I think I worked on this when I was in Spokane visiting my friend Donna, and that's where I met Stephanie Michelle, or I call her Stephanie Michelle. Her YouTube channel is Coffee Paper Scissors. And so on this side, I just have like a big ticket of the envelope that has a little tab there, like a vintage pattern. Well, I have this paper with looks like rulers, and this opens up, and you just have a tiny little tag. And there's some button washi tape, added that there. And in here, we have like a claim check tag, and we have, oh, I guess this is like a little folder, so you could tuck something here and here. See, I haven't looked at this in months and months. And this is cute. Birdie Buttons added a button and sewed around it. And this is one of my scans of a linen that I have, cross-stitch linen, and added some more little rickrack and piece of fabric there, and you could journal here. And here's a pattern piece. So that goes there. And then this bigger tag can go in the back. And then on this side, I have this scrapbook paper, and I added that says Everyday Moments. I added some rickrack, this really cool retro fabric, and then there's a little dress button right there. It's a wood button. And in this pocket, oh, I added some washi tape, these little kids here, and then it's cute with the rickrack here, and a little butter pattern envelope that I made into or I sewed that onto the envelope, and just paper to write on. And this rickrack sewn on, and then a little piece of paper that you could write on. Let's straighten this out a little bit. Here is one of my Tim Holtz mannequin dies. I added this fabric here and a little rickrack and a little flower rickrack, little bow there. And then I like this scrapbook paper. I don't know if I have much more of that. It's like a pink, but then it, you know, it looks like a pattern piece. I sewed around here, added this really pretty trim. And just a little saying here. Bring a little of the blue in from here. And then here is a little ruler. Added some seam binding. I did some stamping. And yeah, this is all stamped here. And then I added lace here. And and on this side, this was a napkin that I decoupaged on here. Added a little ruler. And truly happy, good times, and then added some buttons, pink and green buttons. So the other side of that recipe, I have some lace here and instructions with a little cupcake. Here's another garden page. Added that little rooster and the fencing. And here's a cute page. Eggs in the Barn talks about animals on the farm. And then that dog there, I happen to have, it looks like this dog here. So I added this Newfoundland. I don't know if it is the same, but it's what I had. It looked kind of like it. And notes and memos. Stamped vintage there, inked around toward the corners. Digi, and added the bright aqua rickrack. And I added some like garden twine. And here's a little mouse and rabbit. And I added rickrack here. And this really pretty blue fabric that I had. And some yo-yos. Cute. And here's another cute page with the, looks like hydrangeas. Oh, it's so cute. They're gardening. We have a cookbook page. And here, I probably got this from Donna when I was in Washington. And I added a little sunflower there and a sunflower here. And then this flips up. It was note paper, and I think it had somebody's name there, so I covered it with this nature sticker. And added some, this like ruler print I had, and this, what do you call this? Crochet trim. And then this is cute. I wish I had more room here. I added this little cluster with this little girl and the little button. And the fabric. Yeah, I need a little more room. Oops, sorry about that. So this has different fabrics here, and that little, this and a little button and a little wood girl there. Wood button, I guess you'd say. This is cute. Here's some more of that crochet trim. And then I added this little bit here and another little I always forget what those are called, and I just said it, yo-yo. And this was a digital, this cute little baby girl dress, and this pink polka dot paper. So happy. I did some stamping, added this, and don't forget, as ephemera. And then here's really pretty scrapbook paper, and then I added this paper doily to the edge. And this was a digital here. We have a little sewn around flower pocket on this flower page. It looks like the flowers are coming out of here. And this little button that's on the edge here, and just a little tag, and S is for seamstress. And there's a flower page, and I added this pansy, or no, poppy. I think that's a poppy, and these are poppies, I believe. I could be wrong. And then I added that's dimensional, and it says a simple life is a beautiful life. I added that, and there's a little petal. Yeah, I'm all about the details. I love it. And then here, this is from the Dollar Tree a while back. Little pretty vase. And I added that little petal there. And that was on the back of some stationery. Here I used, and I've embossed this wood grain onto here, and then I added that little sticker, "You are very special." This is like a cornstalk paper sewed along the edges here. And I kind of folded this paper because I love the little vegetables there. Yeah, I pieced this together. Here's another wood grain. And then I inked it, added some trim, and there's a tiny little bead and a pumpkin. And then on this side, this was a fun day at the farm. Coffee dyed paper here, and then this is a digital. This is KB and Friends. And that went in here. Then we have a little, I think this is, gold bond stamps. Cute in here. We have a recipe, vintage recipe card. And we also have this as a digital, and I stitched around it. And that's the end of the first signature. The plaid paper and the jumbo rickrack and the little piggies that are on the farm. Here I added some black and white gingham. Added this little pocket, sewing around it, little rickrack. And then we have little farm type paper. Added black with white trim here. Pretty fabrics. Here, little rickrack coming down, gingham, and a little tiny button. And then here, it's like a little bookmark. It's got a little chicken sticker I put on there. I put that on the little nest. And I thought it looked like a cool little, got it from a book. Looked like a little bookmark. And then I have this pocket, and I added these little stickers so it looks like they're hanging measuring cups from here. And this was like a blackboard. I added the Coca-Cola fussy cut. And then here is a little strawberry charm, because we have strawberries here. And then in this pocket, see, there's the farm paper. Oh, we got something here too. Just a little, looks like measuring cups and stuff that you could write on right here. Okay. Oh yeah, because I must have stitched here. So you just have a tiny pocket that brings out the black in here. We have a recipe card with a chicken. And then we have another vintage potato salad roll, and added the fabric and the little button. Oh, this is cute. These old ladies, they look like they're going to a church social, and added, I love this trim here. That brings out the red. And then we have our strawberry recipe to kind of go with the strawberry paper here. And here we have a recipe page. I added a little fork sticker, children's writing page paper. There's a story about a cute little chick. And I added this big bandana paper tab. Cut this out, added a little fluffy, added this little baby chick. Farmyard Friends. And there's the other side. Here's the flower page. Added a little tab, paper tab. And then we have some more scrapbook paper. And on this side is some more, another digi. Those little snaps. It's a short little page. And I have some more of the paper doily. And then I just collaged a little bit there. This page has this buttons on here. And then this is clipped on. Oh, and there's some little trim here. We've got polka dot, pink and brown. Kind of brings that in there. And then we have this little digis, this snap fasteners with this beautiful trim and zigzagging along here. Okay, what do we have on this side? We have this is Carpe Diem, and I brought in some of the pinks with this beautiful playing card, and a little P for Pam, little sticker there, and some stationery with pretty pink colors to it. Okay, on this side, we have another digi, cute little kittens, and I added this lace here, and this paper is just clipped onto here, and it brings in this blue color, so I stitched this together, and then I added this washi tape, and then I punched a circle there on this pattern piece, and I cut out this leaf, and I stitched around it, and I added the zigzag so it looks like a stem. So I added all that to that page. And brought in the yellows and the blues. Real pretty fabric ruffle with a button. And here we have another little offcut. Here you can see some stitching. Oh, and I stamped that little cute little girl there and added a sticker. Here is look at stationery page. I added some more of this beautiful ecru eyelet trim. This is from a cute little book, and I can't think of the author right now. And I have pink rickrack, beige rickrack, and that lifts up for writing. And then here we have a little flower and a couple beads. Charms added to the ruffle. A lot of work went into this, didn't it? I haven't looked at this in so long, but I thought, oh, I should do some kind of video. And then here I have some little vintage buttons, and that must be a little ephemera piece, and you could tuck something here. And a recipe, vintage recipe, is quite yellow or brownish. And then here is from a magazine, some kind of a quilt. We have a pattern piece. I added some washi tape here, and that can flip out. Here's the washi tape just to reinforce it a bit. This is really pretty. I love this paper, and it's been pieced with this pink and brown dot paper, and then this has been zigzagged around, and then I added that doily, and on that doily is a little pink button and another little button here. And then this is a tuck here, all in here, and just a little place to write. Added this little button pocket. I love this pink and brown. And then you have a little button card, and this cute little girl, and a little handmade and just tied something here, and I zigzagged around it. And then a little pattern I glued on. I did some stitching with this fabric that I have. And oh, I love this paper for sure. I don't know if it's Maggie Holmes, I'm not sure, but I love that strawberry paper. And what did I do? I added stickers here. I extended the paper. I added this here, so this is a second signature, and then I could add some buttons or charms. Added a little strawberry sticker here, did a little punching on the side. There's strawberries on the page, so that's why I have strawberries, a little measuring tape washi. And then here I added a little tuck with a couple little cards that comes out. And that went here. And then here, there's a belly band. And then a little paper tucked in there. It's folded over. So you could write here too. And then we have a little belly band when I added that XOXO. And oh, and this cute little digi. Did some wonky stitching, little textiles there, and a couple more tags, and added some note paper. And there's, what do I have here? Oh, and then I have a little, it's almost like a little bookmark you could write on with a pretty border. That goes here. Plus, you also on the same page have little places to tuck cards in, playing cards. And there's a little trim showing through. A little belly band out of this lace type trim. Added a really pretty rickrack, this button, and this has beige in it, this ruffle, and then that behind it. And so this is a pocket. Cute. And I added the bow. And a little recipe card with a Simplicity lady. And a cute little image of these children sewing. And a pattern. Add a little washi tape, and there's some more tape there. McCall's pattern. This is from like a quilting or sewing book recipe. Little some paper here. I added some scrapbook paper and several types of washi tape and pink rickrack. And then here's a quilting page. I added a little tab and a yo-yo. Oh, this got folded. And a real pretty trim here with embroidery. And then that flips up. And I put together this onto here and added a little pink trim. And then added this die cut doily and then did some embossing. So lots of fun things to see and look at. There's like a vintage pattern type page. Added this pink stripe paper. And then here, have a little tuck here, a beautiful trim. Oh, and this can be a little fold out for writing. Some more collaging on here with patterns and paper doilies. It's a digital. I added a sticker, it says cutie. And we have flower page. This is from a little book. I added some washi trim and added this bandana fabric, little tab at the top. And then we have a little chicken. And this has been sewn, and I added a cluster with the chicken fabric, the gingham, and the burlap, and the lace, and a little button. Writing paper, a little farm paper, added a little ruffle piece there. Here you can see the back of the bandana fabric, and this is like a little picnic basket. And there's that more farm type paper. I added a good morning breakfast time. And that goes in there. I have this little tag. I sewed around this and a little burlap here. And this cute little pie. That's got to go in the picnic basket. And then added this, cut out a couple pieces and added that little rooster there. And some cute little farm paper. And here's the bandana fabric. Added this little red truck, and he's got sunflowers in the back of his truck. Here I have a little cowboy hat and a bead. Let's see if you can see that. Oops. It's a little red bead and a little cowboy hat. I have a bingo card. This is the beginning of the third signature, more of that beautiful eyelet trim. I have coffee, a little milk drink, a little ticking, and this is a bottle cap charm. Added this sunflower in the middle of the bingo just to kind of go in with the sunflowers in the back of the pickup. Little recipe card with a chicken, really pretty blue recipe card. And this is cute with the pop at an old general store. This is one of my scans of some linens that I have. I have a, what is this? Oh, it's like it is a postcard with pink flowers and haystacks. This is a digital, cute little girl card there. And then I pieced this together, added some fabric for a tab, added a couple buttons, and then sewn around it. So it's like a collaged tag. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't know, I have an envelope in here for some reason. It's cool though. Here I have a sticker that says Loving Life, and this is a farmhouse here from a book page where love abides, and there's a little story there. We have this little bike that I added here with the flowers. I added and I tore this paper to look kind of like a road, and it has a tiny little bird and some little butterfly stickers and some coffee dyed paper. We have some more from a magazine, washi tape, and a little paper tab. Here's a pocket from a scan of one of, or is this mine? I'm not sure if that's mine or not. That might be Roxy's Creations there. This is my scan here. I have a little booklet with no papers here. Maybe, was I going to put this here? I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. Anyway, and then I stamped this, added some stickers, a basket of flowers, a fun, like 60s or 70s page from a book. We have a paper doily. We have some pink lined paper that went pretty with this paper. I love this paper. And here is a pocket. And I put lemonade stand and added some flags, had a circle, cut out the fussy cut that, and here's a sticker of some lemonade. So we got lemon. So I got a lemon, vintage lemon fruit card. Oh, look at this. I love this paper here, especially the green with the pink. Added a little tab with a little daisy. So we have that. And then I made a little lemon card and cut out that little lemon. And then here is a card that has lemon curd tart. Zigzagged pocket out of this other little farm cutout, and a tiny little memories with a little bit of burr. Added that pretty trim I like. Piece this together. Love those prints. I love mixing prints. When I sewed little girls' dresses, I would do that too. You like different prints like that. And then here's a farm book with farmers page. And then out of this pocket, we took this little tablet with, some coffee dyed paper in there. I could even go there too. And then I have rooster paper or chicken, whatever that is. I have a vintage recipe card. And I have this picture of a farm. And the large recipe card. I like how all the colors go together here. Blue lined, another digital. Buttons, added this zigzag, this white doily. Here's a applique page quilt. Here's a recipe. And here, just a little so happy and sweet. And a little garden page here. And I brought in some orange here with this fabric I have. Love that fabric. And this is on some stationery. And on this page we have a simplicity. A little flip. And love this paper too. And then have a little cluster with a button. We have some beautiful lace with a pair of scissors. Some places to journal. Kind of collage that on. Different papers in there. And a cute little card there. And I love this too, the pinks and the oranges and how this page comes across. So I made a tuck here and I combined these, which I love. So you have a belly band and kind of a funny card here and a recipe card and some, I thought this went well with the oranges or whatever these are. And then we have coffee dyed paper, and I added fussy cut one of these out. Baking day, this way, arrow. And then on this side, some scrapbook paper. I added a little paper doily. Then I added this sticker that says my cup of tea, cozy comfort. I don't know if you can see this little doily here. And then I added this leaf here. It looked like these leaves, and then yeah, this is coffee dyed paper. Look at that little tea time. Added that. Ooh, did I add that bow? I'm not sure. And this little teapot. Oh, so that's on that side. And then here, Let's see. Oh, there's a little sewing machine charm. This beautiful lace. Got a little side tuck with one of these little girls. So I collaged on here, added this wood button. This is a sticker. And we have a lovely bias trim. Some note paper. And then I collaged this, stitched that lace. This is stamped. Collaged that on there. Yeah, this is like a wood dimensional. We have, what is this? Oh, this is so cute from a little book. That mouse, I added these appliques here. So if you can see that. There's some more of that beautiful paper. A couple tags. Flower. Don't forget, note paper. It's a little ladybug here, so of course I had to put a little ladybug here sticker. And this is a little flower stationery. I added never yet was a springtime when the buds forgot to bloom. Added these stickers and that sticker. Flower page, I added this sticker here, went really pretty with this. As you can see, this crochet or knitting page. This opens up. And we have more on this sewn. Pretty. Then we got blue lined. We have Seasons on the Farm. I combined these papers here. It says tonight's menu, Another Day in Paradise. Added this to some green check paper. I want to create beautiful things. Cute little kitchen card and a large recipe page, or recipe card. And there's some more of that really cute book. There's that pink and green I love with this pink, and there's a little card on the side. They look like they live in the country. Just journaling paper, chrysanthemum, and this is the poem that I like. The Swing. Paper doily. Here's the page from the Singer Sewing book, and I stamped that. Here we have a flip, and it has scissors. It has, you know, patterns, or that's different patterns on this fabric. A little pair of scissors. We have Chanel and different laces and a light green button. Sewing book page, a little button there. And this is just from the fab piece. This goes up here. We got fabric there. Added this to bring in the colors here. And coffee dyed paper. Part of that farm book. Added this little piece here. Folds up. I love this. Bless this house. And that looked pretty with this, and added that little quilt because she's got a quilt. So that's a quilt sticker. And added these stickers to this card, and added this little piece here with a flower and a couple felt flowers. Piece these together. A couple things to write. And we have this yellow gingham. Goes with her apron. And piece this together. And this is the last signature. And I love this fabric here. And I added a blue flower on this ruffle. It's a tag that I added as a tuck. Added a button. Different collaging laces with a couple recipe cards. Recipe page, recipe, fun card there, knitting a garment. There's some sweaters. Not a pretty puffy quilt. Added a little button rickrack. Oh, there's some on that side too. Paper that flips up. Another little butterick. I think I have a card or something in here. This is cute, Louise Hensel. So this is, I added that to this paper here. I love, this is a placemat. This is such a cute little card with a bunny and birds. A card like that. Added fabric to the side. That's more of that cute little storybook. Oh, and I added a little flower here, sparkly flower. Added some stickers. I have a hat here, and I added that flower because she has a hat with a flower. I'm crazy, right? And then I added this trim. So happy together. They're happy together and love this. So I thought that would be cute to add that to this page. Little rickrack. You could write here, pretty blue flowers. Another ditchy. I added a paper ruffle. Collaged farm life. A simple life is a beautiful life. Here's another farm book page. Writing. There's another one of Louise Hensel's, which I added back to this. And this is fabric here. So just some paper. And then here, I love this together. I forgot I added, I cut out these little, oh shoot, I'm sorry, lace flowers here to add to the flowers that are underneath it. Lots of detail. So, and then inside I have this cute little sunbonnet girl. Cute little vintage note paper. We could go here too. Zigzagged around. I have a little applique, a little tuck. Happiness is. Oh, I like this. I got this out of, and I cut this out. It says the sheets left a fragrance of purity as they rippled in the breeze. This, I think, from a magazine. I did a little punch there. Added the pink and the green, and then this holds that shut, and that says happiness. We have an envelope, a little daisy. And we have a little windy wash day. Isn't that cute? Because it goes with a little washing day. Pretty. Oh, and this was a digital. Isn't that cute? She's hanging her clothes out to dry too. A pocket that says gorgeous. Beautiful yellow trim here. And we have a vintage, a little postcard with daisies. Greetings. We have this beautiful pink vintage card with a bird and nest, and there's a little gold foiling in this beautiful card. I love vintage cards. Look at the birds. They're just so beautiful. We got zigzagging here, the trim. What else do we have? The scorecard. This, and I added the label. Opens up for journaling. Looks like a quilt to me. Okay, and then this I have clothespined on. And this little ruffle has clothespined on. And it says happy. So it's almost like it's been, you know, like they're putting their clothes on a clothespin, and there's a clothespin here too. And that ruffle goes down like that. And then here, I have a little gingham bow, and it says outdoor clothesline. I don't know if you can see that. Added on there. A lot of detail. And here have zigzagged around. This is a little zipper on it. I don't think I have anything in there, but anyway, little zipper. And we have canasta scorecard and a postcard. It's got some pretty pink and green in it. This is fabric on here. I added a little writing. I added Family Farm, and here's the Family Farm book page. Little applique. This is Farm Friends. Getting toward the end. Wow, it's a long video. And then here's some more of that cute little paper. I added pink there. A little gray, look right. We got graph, happy times, beautiful life, caring for your garden. I added homegrown with love. They're working in their garden. Added the little sticker with the sunflowers here in a basket crate. Added the hoe and the rake and the spade there sticker. And then you have a little bit of this fabric on the side. I love that fabric. Here's part of the placemat. And then this is a magnet. And here's a pin cushion and pins Maker's gonna make. And there might be something in here. Little something to write on there. And here I stamped, added fussy cut some buttons. And we have rickrack. Oh, and I added a little sewing, like a little mending kit. Here's some seam binding here. This is a little Simplicity ribbon, part of a ribbon. This flips up. Yeah, I got that from Donna. It's like one of those Simplicity ladies. I added quality times with a spoon and this to bring in some pink and brown. Recipe. Oh, here's some more of that cute little mouse. I fussy cut these out, added that applique, put darling, added these little stickers here. And we have just a place to journal. Oops, sorry, it's from an almanac. This says lovely day, stitch, fussy cut, applique. That says hot cross buns, and that's the story of the little mice and their hot cross buns. Story that goes with that. I like this gray and orange together. You see a little yellow ruffle that kind of goes along here, and here are some little oranges, or whoops, oh, for heaven's sakes, whoops. See little oranges. I believe these are oranges here. And there's that beautiful fabric I have as a ruffle, and more of that cool fabric. Looks 70s, and then this is really cool scrapbook paper. So that is a huge journal, and it is my Singer Sewing Vintage book. I thought I'd share it with you because I haven't been having time with family here. So